Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you this evening on this momentous occasion. When I came into the room, Commissioner Shapiro and Commissioner Castor were talking about the first time they met Hank Cisco. Well, I was 12 years old, or 13, the first time I met Hank Cisco. And the first time I met Hank Cisco, he placed me under arrest. Now, no matter how hard you try, you'll never find a trace of that record, I guarantee. But things were handled differently back then. There was no formal petition, and we didn't go off to juvenile court. Our parents were called down to City Hall to discuss matters with The Rock, who served as judge, arbiter, and everyone went away happy. Many years later, I think Commissioner Castor said he came into the district attorney's office and he didn't know what Hank did. Well, I'm a former district attorney, and when I was elected in 1980, I did know what Hank did. So I promoted him to lieutenant in the juvenile division. And I think between the two of us, Hank, we've proven that balance and restorative justice does work in Montgomery County. And another short story. Years later, Hank got involved with this Columbus monument. And he was going to go out and raise money and conduct a statue in honor of Christopher Columbus. And I said, good luck, Rock. If you can pull that off, God bless you. Well, he was all over the county, all over the state. He got funding, and he came in with his plans, and he said, I told you I was going to do this. He said, we're going to construct a monument out there in Elmwood Park. And it's going to be in a site where many years ago, a town councilman placed a stone there. And he said, on this site will be constructed a monument of Christopher Columbus. And Hank said, I researched that in the paper, and the guy's name was some guy named Balger. I said, Hank, that was my grandfather. He was Irish.
What's an Irish tombstone cutter? I never heard of it. I was looking for Italian.
He was a stone cutter, a stone mason. He had his business down on Lafayette Street, and at that time he was president of town council. So it really is a small world, and I'm happy to be here and read this resolution on behalf of the Court of Common Pleas.
Thank you.
And it says, and it's brief, whereas Hank Cisco has chosen, or whereas friends of Hank Cisco have chosen to honor the Rock's 90 years on earth as a distinguished public servant, and whereas Hank Cisco has been a Norristown police officer, Montgomery County detective, and Norristown ambassador, all with great honor and distinction, and whereas Hank Cisco has honorably served in the United States of America in the armed forces, as well as volunteering his time and service for those in need, and whereas it is right and proper for the judges of the Court of Common Pleas of Montgomery County to recognize the honor being bestowed upon Hank Cisco and to congratulate him for the same and to recognize his contributions to the court and the citizens of Montgomery County. Now therefore be it resolved that I, the Honorable William J. Ferber, President Judge, by and for the Court of Common Pleas of Montgomery County, 38th Judicial District, do congratulate Hank Cisco on this occasion and convey him our best wishes and gratitude. Witnesses, signature this 4th day of December, 2013.
I just want to say one thing, and then I'm going to talk later, but I just want to say, when I got hired as the district attorney, county detective, and I had an office way down the end of the office, whatever, and I didn't know the district attorney, Joe Smythe, who, forget about it. He comes walking in and says, Hank, do you know me? And I said, yeah. He says, you had me down City Hall because I got in a fist fight, One thing, he won too. But I said, oh my God, I arrested it. No, juveniles don't get arrested. They get apprehended, okay? And so I said, oh boy, am I going to have a tough time with this guy? But we became great friends, so thank you very much.